Hello there everybody, how's it going? Tremoursphere here on another test ride today. Today I am on the Triumph Street Scrambler Custom. I say custom because this isn't from a showroom, as you might be able to hear. This isn't from a showroom, this is my friend's bike. This is Chris Moto23's Triumph Scrambler, who he's kindly let me go out on this today. So we're going to see what we think. It's got some mods, it's got aftermarket bar and mirrors, it's got an aftermarket Vincent Hines, I think it is, exhaust, nice crash bar, nice charging pod, nice bit of everything really. So yeah, it's got knobblies on it as well, so I'll give you a walk around of it in a bit. But yeah, we'll just go for a ride in it and we'll see what we think. I don't think I'm really going to be doing any off-roading, to be quite honest with you. But you know, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm feeling that confident with it, and it's not my bike, so don't really. Oh shit! I don't really want to bin it. It's a bit weird because I've been riding the GS, so coming onto this thing's completely different. Sounds bloody good though. I'll give it that. Sounds absolutely mint. So this is the first ever, like, classic that I've ever ridden. Like, it's like a modern classic, isn't it? It's the first one of these that I've ever ridden, really. It feels so weird to me. Oh my god. The handling is, like, all over for me, because, I don't know, it feels really weird. Like, left and right and stuff. I don't know if it's the knobbly tyres as well, but I don't know, I just feel a bit sketch on it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. The paint finish is absolutely wonderful, as you can see. Yeah, the paint finish is beautiful. It's that lovely sparkling army green. It's really nice. Oh, it just sounds so awesome. Engine braking's not that mad, which is actually a bit surprising. A little pop there. Yeah, engine braking's surprisingly light. You could probably adjust that, like, this being such a modern bike. I think it's a 2017 plate Triumph Scrambler, Street Scrambler. I think you should be able to adjust all that. Oh god, it feels so weird to corner on it. Gets up to speed, no problem. It's a lovely summer's day today. Probably, I'm in all my hooligan gear, so I'm definitely not dressed for the bike that I'm riding. Oh, listen to that. Oh, sexual. The thing is as well, like, not only does this bike sound good, like as you'll see in a bit when I show you it, the exhaust really suits the bike. I remember when Chris was showing me a lot of the exhaust that you could have got for this when it first came out, and a lot of the bikes just did not suit. They just didn't suit this bike. Like, it was almost like a carbon fibre end can and stuff, and I just didn't think that was very well suited to a retro bike, if I'm honest. I mean, it's quick, but it's not stupid. It's just like you're enjoying the countryside, you're enjoying your ride. You know, that's really what it's meant for. I'm really interested to see how it would handle off-road. I've got something digging, oh, that's the exhaust. I've got the exhaust digging into my leg there. So we'll see what happens there. I can see why these bikes are really popular now. Like, I've only ridden one for about 2 seconds prior to this. But you can definitely see why they're so popular. The clutch is, I'm pretty sure, that is definitely a slipper clutch. I'm pretty sure. That feels extremely light, very nice. The brakes are quite, they're not mental, to be honest, they're just pretty steady. We're going to go down here to do some off-road. God help me. Don't bin it. It's not my bike. Don't bin it. Right, here we are. I've been practicing on the GS a little bit, so we're just going to take it real slow. Oh god, this is weird. I actually feel a bit more at home on the GS if I'm honest. Obviously I've had a bit more practice, but nice and steady. The pegs are nice and easy to stand up on though, and the bike weighs a lot more than I originally thought it would. The bike weighs like 215 kilos, I think Chris said. So yeah, it does weigh quite a lot for just for a classic bike, which is surprising. Getting my sweat on. So cool that you've got a bike that sounds like this off-road though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not very experienced off-road, so I'm not going to be blitzing it down trails. I don't think we need to do a really long test ride today because this bike is pretty self-explanatory. So, just 1 second. I don't know if Chris would like his number plate on show, so I'm going to have to just try and configure something out. There we go. Right, you can't really see that. I can blur it a bit more. So, is that what I think it is? He's drawn a love heart in the dust of his bike, hasn't he? Much better. Just kidding. Get rid of that. Thing needs a clean. It's dirty. So anyway, we'll start with this, I suppose. So you can see that is the lovely finish on this street scrambler. Here she is in all her glory. Triumph 2017 Street Scrambler, knobbly tyres, as I mentioned. These are probably what make it feel so sketch, because I've never really ridden a bike with those. It's got these nice bar end mirrors, which I'm pretty sure they just look like Oxford ones. Some nice Triumph grips. One of the nicest things about this bike actually is the headlight. Like, let me just show you the... Where's the high beam at? Is it there? Yeah, look at this. It's pretty cool. It's got that nice little Triumph bulb in the middle there, which is always nice. What else have we got that's custom? Oh, obviously the Vincent Hines exhaust, which is very nice, and as you can see, really suits the look of the bike. Got a nice rack here for luggage and such. And you know, that's pretty much it. I mean, you've got this nice Triumph Scrambler logo here. But yeah, I'll just take some shots of the bike and then we'll be back on our way. It's not loads, but it's enough to notice it. Go then. What are you fucking chatting for? What are you doing? Sat there chatting in the middle of the road when they could be turning. Unreal. And they're not like the drivers at fault. I'm sorry, but they were not. That's unreal. Can't wait to show people. Can't wait to you guys see that, honestly. High-vis wankers. But yeah, the camera hasn't really got much battery life. There isn't really much else to talk about with this bike. It is like, what you see is what you get. Very chilled out. You know, if anyone's in the market for one of these, like I say, highly recommend going to your Triumph dealer, try one out. Go try out a Ducati Scrambler as well. I mean, they're great. Ducati do a really cool one. I'm not quite sure of the model, but I'm sure people in the comments section will tell me. Ducati do one that already has knobblies on, and it's like semi-off-road purpose. It's got like a grill headlight and a front mudguard extender. I can't quite remember the name of it, but yeah, that's one of my favourite Scrambler types, if I'm honest. But yeah, as for the ye old Scrambler, she's been a pleasure to ride. I hope you guys have enjoyed the review today. It's not as long as some of the others I've done probably, but it doesn't really need to be. It's just a nice look at this bike really, which is all you really need. So thank you for joining me today on this really nice test ride, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, bye bye.